What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an oil change on the BMW Z3 with Mobil 1. Stay tuned. First thing we're going to do, prep the engine bay. Big old heavy hood. Alright, so before I lift this bad boy up, if it was on the ground, no big deal, but before I lift it up, open that cap, just allow everything to drain a little bit better. Now I'm going to lift it up. So she is up in the air. Next, this is the Wix filter that I bought. Everything I got is at O'Reilly's and what they had in stock. Typically I would order my oil. So that being said, the recommended oil for this car is 030. They didn't have it. They had like 4 quarts. This beast takes 6.9 quarts. So not going to work. So I picked up the 530 Mobil 1. And then this Wix filter is the 51223. And again, this is for the 2.5 liter inline 6 M54. So check this filter out. Your filter also comes with the filter housing O-ring and down here a new crush washer for the drain plug. So moving on. Drain plug looks like it's a 17. Drain plug is right there. So loosen her up. And I gotta get one of them stands, one of them oil drain stands, because I feel like Chris Rudnick here, just trying to make a mess. We'll see. I might have to kick it over. I think this is the worst part of any oil change, is taking this drain plug out. Oh, a little bit of a mess. Just a little bit. But hey, I think we good. Use with some rags. There she goes. She looks kind of thin. Alright, here we go. Take the old crush washer off. I already cleaned the plug up a little bit. And we'll open our new package here. There's the O-ring and the new crush washer. Put that new crush washer on there. Boop. Just like that. And then once this stops draining, we'll put the plug in. I think that's good enough, so we will start the drain plug here so we can get that drip to stop. Maybe help if I had the plug in view, yeah? Get her hand tight there. Come over here. Yeah. Piece of paper towel. Wipe the excess off here, and then we'll tighten her up. Boop. All right. Oh, foot pounds? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Or Newton meters. This is a German car, Newton meters. All right, so I want to interrupt a second. Most of you, if you've watched my channel before, you know I'm an AMSOIL kind of guy. This is a German car. I don't mess with anything except for recommended for German cars. So I am running not AMSOIL. So I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not, but I know a lot of people in these forums for the BMWs told me Mobil 1, that's all they use. So granted, most of them are using 030. I'm going to use 530, but all right. All the oil's gone, plugs back in with the new crush washer. Time to get this bad boy on the ground and get this oil out of the way. Oh. That's a bummer. I made a little spill. Have to clean that up. Alright. Down she goes. There she goes. What you think, Maisie? Next up is the oil filter, which is located right here in this reservoir. And this big nut on the top is a 36 millimeter. And you think I got one when I was at O'Reilly's? Nope. But I do have this. So this is what we gonna do. Woo. All right. And I don't remember the foot-pounds or Newton meters for this either, so you'll have to look all that fun stuff up. Maybe I'll look it up and put it on the screen. One thing's full of oil. It's a bummer. And it's dripping all over. How am I going to do this? We're going to do a quick move. We're going to go whoop, like that. And we still got it all over. Okay? Alright. Well, get that bad boy out of there. Take it over here. Set her down. So apparently there's always just a little bit of oil that's going to be left in here from the filter, so it's kind of a bummer. Unless you guys know something that I don't know. So if you do, let me know in the comments below, but it looks like I'm just left with that little tiny bit of residual oil. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the mess I made around this reservoir. Clean the inside lip. And then all my drippings. Okay, the old O-ring is right here around the top, which looks like I'm going to need a pick for it. Oh yeah, this guy is pretty flat. Then we'll put the new one on. Just like that. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Okay. Just clean this guy up because I made a mess over here, yo. Okay, time for the filter. Looks exactly the same on both sides. Put her on there. Push her up to the top. Just like that. Then we will take her over here. Them O-rings at the bottom here, the tip there, I didn't get any with this filter, so I'm not sure if that's something that needs to be replaced all the time or not. Didn't tell me. But I'll get this guy. Come on, where are you at? There we go. Get her started here. Oh, I feel that new O-ring. Definitely. You know what? I'm gonna put a little oil on the O-ring. I always oil normal oil filter gaskets, so that's what we'll do with this one. All right, put some oil around there. This is a big wrench. I hardly ever have to break this bad boy off. Look, it says 25 Newton meters right on the top. So just do your little conversion. If you're in the United States, just do your little foot-pound conversion there and figure it out. There, that's about 25 Newton meters. You know it. All right, time to get gas in this beast. Gas, oil. God, I hope I'm not gonna put gas in the engine. And you know what I mean. Anyway, all right, fast forward. Time to put the oil in. But as you can see, in this valve cover, don't need that because it won't go in, it'll stick out. So yeah, that works too, right? I'll get her. There we go, let's try that. All right, This is 5 quarts, so I'll have a lot more after this. And this is where you instantly find out if you put the drain plug back in. Or you're thinking back in your brain going, did I do that? If your feet get wet, you didn't. All right, 5 quarts done. I'm gonna skip the boring part for you guys because you don't want to see me measuring out 1.9 quarts. But yeah, oh yeah, you know what? Clean your dipstick before you put new oil in it. I'm gonna do that too. All right, so I have put just shy of 7 quarts in here, and like I said, it calls for like 6.9 or 6.87, something like that. And dipstick reads just over full, but there's no oil in that filter. So now, what I prefer to do is get this circulating, let it run for a while, or you know, a couple of minutes, just so everything's circulating through the system, and then let it sit. And once that oil settles, I'll check it again, and then I'll make adjustments after that, because I know the oil filter housing will be full of oil. So let's skip to that. All right, it's settled for quite some time. Time to check it. So we'll clean off the dipstick. Go back in for a second. Get it in the sun. Bam. Right where she needs to be, in between these 2 marks. We are golden. So, take my funnel out, throw the end back on it, clean up the little oil cap a little bit. Bam! That's it. Now, for like a week, I'll periodically just check the oil, make sure everything stays good. But that's just my personal preference. But yeah, like I said, guys, 0.30 is the recommendation for this. Oil type, you know, I don't know. Everybody says Mobil 1, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I like AMSOIL and everything else, but not having much experience at all with the European car, I'm gonna stick to what they are recommending me in the forums. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next time I am gonna order 0.30 though, so I will have some 0.30 next time. But all right, guys, I don't think I forgot anything, but if I did, yell at me in the comments below. So if you guys don't know much about this car, it is VF Engineering Supercharged. So I have a whole series on that. Go ahead and check that out. I've got it's a 5-part series of the build. Check that out, guys. It's good content there. But until we meet again, later.